Hi everyone, Scrappy Kathy here with my weekly video for Scrap Backwards, and I started the month with every intention of doing more than just the once weekly video, but so far that's all I've managed to do. I've had a couple other projects that I was trying to finish, so that's my excuse. So for today, I'm using a Lisa Sikorski sketch. This is the latest sketch up in Scrap-A-Sketch. I forget what the number is, but I'm really loving the paper tearing that's going on sketches lately. So I wanted to do the paper tearing ahead of time. I started out thinking that I wanted to use this side. I knew I was going to use this Heidi Swap background, but I thought I was going to use this side, and then the tears actually came on the other side, and I like that. This is, by the way, called Ocean View from Ocean Melody by Adrienne Lumen for Webster's Pages, and I love it. Oh, excuse me. I did not think that I would get as much use out of the side with the cut aparts, although there were some beautiful images. But I've managed to capture the way that I accidentally tore the paper. I kind of ended up with some of the prettiest images, and it kind of blends in with everything. So let me get that down while I'm at it. And I never thought I'd be covering up this part. And I should have included that part because it's triangles. And Lisa knows how much I love triangles. Not. Okay, let me get this so that I can kind of curl it up and get that torn part kind of grungy looking. Okay, there we go. And then I'll turn this one over. So I tore from the top to get these images here, and you get to see just enough of that starfish in this little jar of shells and a little hint of that reddish raspberry kind of color. And some of these colors in this pick up on the green of Lisa's dress. And yes, I am scrapping a photo of Lisa. It is a photo that she sent me of herself and Johnny by the Bee Gees statues on the Isle of Man when they did a little getaway one day. And she was so touched by the fact that Johnny reached up and took his hand and just, you know, was kind of staying there, and he's doing his little thumbs up, you know, motion. So I love this photo. There is in the sketch a strip across. I'm considering this purple part to be my background paper, which is this. There's and I wanted something very contrasting, so I picked this. It is, it technically wasn't in my kit. I've been finishing some of the work on layouts in my mini album from the class that we took with Vicki Booten on the cruise. And this is one of the papers that had some scraps left over. And this is packaging it's from Round Trip by Maggie Holmes. And this is some packaging that is also from that same collection. And I thought it would work as the vertical frame there. And then I'm gonna do this paper. This is from my 8x8 paper pack from Glitz Design. And let me get this down. Okay, and then when I do this, I'm going to put a little bit of foam over on this side because it's going over this. And yes, this design is kind of on its side, but I didn't think you would mind. I'm gonna layer some of this. It's similar to the other. Let's see, I'm gonna use these tickets. How do I wanna layer that? I wanna layer it like this, so that it's not a major, I don't want it to cover this up. And I'm just doing that to add in, you know, this has the circles, this has kind of the organic, willowy, cloudy kind of look. And this is very jagged and graphic. And I like the kind of the interplay of those. And I'm gonna put that right there, kind of at the intersection of those. And then I'll do this. And I'm gonna layer some other tickets from my sticker sheet. These tickets are from the cut apart sheet from that Maggie Holmes paper. And I decided, since everything that we got in that class was travel related, I thought I would put it into my scrap backwards, the leftovers into my scrap backwards kit. So that's where those things are coming from. That's why they're handy right here on my desk. The rest of what I'm going to do, the stickers and such, are going to come from the kit that I revealed, if you will. Okay, here I'm going to stay true to that. Okay, so here, okay, and I distressed the tickets so they would look used. And now we get to embellish. I like this circle bit that says joyful, and this is another thing that came from, it's ephemera, either from Heidi Swap or from Maggie Holmes. It came from the class kit. And I like this. I'm gonna put it with that right there, and I'm gonna get a little bit of black and white twine, since we're kind of going with some black and white goodies here, the black and white patterned paper. And I'll kind of do that with it. Okay, let's see what else we might want to do. I have some I like the not sure where I want to put them. I kind of like them maybe down here. And so I'm gonna do a little bit of foam tape. Let's see if that okay, that seems to work. And then I'd kind of like something back behind there, maybe a floral sticker. I've got lots of flower stickers here, and I can get this one that I can kind of tuck behind. Okay, there. And then I'm going to take another one of those kinds of flowers. Since they took a boat there, I'm going to go ahead and use this with some tape on the other side. These are fairly thin stickers in this sticker book. So I'm trying to handle them carefully. Let's see, is that right? I'll probably need another layer. I'll peel this up. Try to get that on there. Okay, that's good. And I don't really think I need a whole lot more. Let's do, I wouldn't mind having a tab that goes right across there, but, and I think what I'm gonna do for my tab is pull this black and white sticker from the Maggie Holmes sticker sheet. Maybe do that. I don't want to cover up Joyful, so I'm not going to use that. Let's see if I can find a tab here that says Just the Right Thing. I don't think I have, I don't think there are any tabs on here. There's this little thing that says Here. I kind of like that. There. And Lisa, I hope you don't mind that I'm scrapbooking your photo. What else might I want here? I like the arrow that has some of the it has the blues and the greens and the orange and pink as well. Let me see, there's a ticket here that says escape, and I thought I'd kind of sneak that down. I should have done that before I put the flower on. Let's see if I can sneak it in under the flower. There we go. And let me prop it up on some foam. There we go. Okay, and I'm gonna take one, not either. I think I have the perfect flare to go there. Even if it's gonna be a little bit bigger than that, I think I'll use it anyway. There is okay. That's not. I saw one a while ago. This one may kind of add in, might be good to have to kind of reinforce the reds that are over here, but I'm gonna kind of tuck it in. Do I want it under the flower, or I kind of like it under the flower, but then the flower kind of, I may have to really lift that up. Okay, that works. I kind of like that. And it's got a little bit of a grungy look, and so I might want to repeat that over here if I can find a similarly grungy looking flare. How about this goldish one? Excuse me. So I've coughed and sneezed on this video, but I swear to you I'm feeling just fine. I'm going to lift that up, and it's got a couple layers of foam on it, so it should be even with that, so that's good there. I wanted to throw in a geotag. And I like putting geotags on flare, so I'm thinking I want a piece of flare right there. So back we go to the flare bucket. There was one here. That kind of adds that grungy yellowish color there. And then I'll find a word strip or two. And we'll finish the sky off. But I'm going to let Joyful be the title, I think. Okay, there we go. Let's see, this says wander more, and I like that sentiment for sure. So I'm going to cut the foam tape to fit, and then I think I'm going to put it right there. Okay, and I'm thinking I need something right in there, and I don't know what it would be. Well, maybe a flower. Let's try a flower. I want another word strip, but I haven't quite figured out which one. There are a couple different styles. This one has really long, but that's a nice thing. What I would like here is maybe a globe or something similar. Oh. Here is a compass rose. A compass rose sticker, and it's in a contrasting color so it will show. And I'm putting it wonky, and that's okay. Now I'm going to find one more phrase or word sticker. There are several that work. I like the best ever, and I like the color of it too. So I'm gonna put this here, and then I'm gonna tuck part of it underneath the Joyful tag. Okay, I think I'm done. And I thank you for watching. I've used quite a bit from my kit. And I think that's about all I want to use, or I need to use on it. So let me put these things away. Here's the original, and there's my page. And I will get some details for the journaling from Lisa, and then I will make her a gift of this page. But shh, don't tell her. Don't tell her. Okay, so thank you for watching. Bye.